we're still watching this standoff here on the 5 freeway. It appears the suspect in the vehicle has thrown things out of the passenger side onto the street, onto the freeway behind that vehicle that's off to his left. And I don't know what it is, but he tossed things out of the car. They are talking to him. They are trying to negotiate with him to give up. So it's just a matter of getting him to calm down and get out of the car. So right now it's a waiting game, and it's waiting for what he is going to do. But he is armed with a knife. LAPD and CHP working here to negotiate a peaceful end to this. Are they turning people around down there? I don't want to. Okay. And the folks that were stuck behind this on the northbound side, they're starting to do their operation where they turn them around, send them back south on the freeway, and get them off the freeway behind this so they can clear the freeway off. The closures are probably going to be back by Western and Alameda to keep you from getting up into this. And everybody trapped in between is now being taken back the opposite way on the freeway and taken off at Burbank. And we're hearing they're still negotiating with the suspect. Yeah. Yeah. No. that doesn't make any sense. Other than maybe he'd come to a stop and jump out with a guy standing there. Well, what? Yep, back on. Is anybody going to be on the ground here by the time we get into the 10 o'clock? All right, are they going to report from the ground and we're going to just give aerials? Okay. Make sure they cut her that part where the CHP officer jumped over the center divider, then fired the round at him. Yeah, I got that. I just want to make sure that they don't miss that one because it's pretty significant. All right. Let me peek back this way. But probably right. Taking you off back here somewhere. Burbank, yeah, Burbank's, yeah. Figured that. Yeah, they did. Somebody text you? Yep. I had it pretty much up. I made her position report and I kept a deck grip on it. So Yeah, yeah. Happens. Did you hear the units rolling code 3 from Harbor Division? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all these people are stuck. They're trying to turn them around and taking you off at Burbank. Yeah. No, it's right there's Hollywood Way. Hollywood Way is the next one up. Paxton's way up by the 118. I don't know if you heard it on the frequency. Metro's en route from Harbor Division. They had one from Rampart, so where's that at? It's at all right, let me figure that where that's at compared to them. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Okay. So much of stuff on the freeway down there now. It's hard to figure out which one's the scene. Out the window. Yeah. Yeah. And a tape is on the northbound side against the wall. Okay. Hey, Nitty, if you look right there where the tape is, that's across the freeway against the sound wall from where the officer shot. So I don't know if it's less lethal or actual rounds. Okay. I'm surprised they don't let those people through. You know why they're not? It's because of the crime scene up there. They don't want them driving over it. Yeah. They don't want them driving over it. Yeah. Yeah. Slide it a little closer for you. Kind of drifted back here. Well, they're talking to him, so. What? No. What? Go ahead. Okay. All right. Thank you. What'd you say? Okay. Go ahead. I still have an hour and 15. You can see the suspect's out of the car now. He does have a knife in his hand. You see his right hand. He's walking southbound and northbound lanes here, walking around the back of the vehicle. You see he's kind of walking along. It looks like they shot him with a beanbag. And that's a 40-millimeter rubber bullet. You see him jumping around. That's the stun gun that they're shooting. And now the officers are approaching very quickly on him. Those little sting balls that they shoot out of the 40-millimeter unit or the gun that bounce and hit, make you jump like that. It's like getting stung by bees. And also a 40-millimeter rubber bullet is the first thing you hit him. You see he's down by the side of the car. They just shot him again with another less lethal. Booth, I hear you. Go ahead. Ready to go. Yeah, 5 is going to move over towards 11. I'm here. Yeah, good to go. Is Mary Beth going to talk first? Okay. Copy. Well, okay. All right. I think you're good, man. You go in. They're not going to shoot him again. I'm ready to go. Five's going to be off 0-2. That's right. It just happened here about 2 minutes ago. We've been on the freeway here now for over an hour in a standoff, and he just got out of the car, had the knife in his hand, but LAPD and CHP deployed what they called rubber bullets or 40-millimeter rounds, which are large rubber bullets and sting balls, to take him down. He tried to get back in the car. They shot him again with that less lethal. If we have that footage, let's try to roll it, as what happened here just a few minutes ago. But right now, they're standing back, watching the suspect. We don't see where the knife is. He had it in his right hand as he got out. And as we go to the video, you'll see him get out of the car, and you see the movement of the suspect as he starts jerking around. And that is those rubber projectiles hitting him as they're trying to use less lethal to take him into custody. But right now, you see him still laying in the roadway here on the 5 freeway. Now, this all started with a radio call that came out about 7:43 in the Foothill Division of LAPD of a man with a knife at Oro Vista and Big Tahunga Road. And then during that investigation, they got in pursuit of this suspect and chased him all through the area, up into the Sun Valley area. He's just back up on his feet now trying to run. He's between the cars, jumping over, and they have units all the way around him with less lethal. And now they're firing at him again here as you saw him jump over the front of that red vehicle. But as he came down on Glen Oaks, he got onto the freeway the wrong way at Roscoe and went against traffic northbound or southbound in the northbound lanes. And then finally coming up upon the CHP officers that had the roadway blocked. At that point, you see him now approaching the suspect and taking him into custody here as the officers swarm him, taking him into custody. So they were able to subdue him with the less lethal rounds, those rubber bullets and stun bags that they shoot. And you see LAPD here now have him in custody, taking him into custody. He's waving that knife out of the window at the officers. He would come to a stop, and as the officers stopped behind him, he would suddenly back up and smash into the unit. I got you. Could smash into the unit. And at one point over on Latuna Canyon, he made a U-turn and the stop unit. So right, see the situation to an end here on the whatever. That, all right. Yeah, it's that's unbelievable. I'm glad it ended the way it did with the suspect being taken into custody pretty much peacefully. Now, as we come out, I'll show you the freeways here. It is shut down both directions. We're going to show you up to the north. That's the southbound 5 freeways. You come away from the 170. They're going to take you off at Hollywood Way. That's where they're coming off at Hollywood Way. So if you're coming down from the north, take that 5 freeway to the 170, send 170 over to the 134. If you have folks making this travel, give them a call. But down the northbound side, it stopped back at Buena Vista. So as we swing around here, as we'll see, Buena Vista is where they're going to take you off there. So if you have people coming northbound, it'd be best to take that 134 or even take that 101 over the hill through the Coinga Pass. But you can see here, this is the northbound side of the 5 taking you off of Buena Vista. It's backed up all the way past the 134, and it's going to take a while for them to clear this out because there was an officer involved shooting down here on the freeway, so they're going to have to investigate that. But they're taking you off at Burbank Boulevard here on the northbound 5, so I suggest you take that 134 over to the 170 and then work your way back to the north. But this freeway on the northbound side is going to be closed for quite a while they continue this investigation. So that's the latest from Sky 5. Micah, Sherry, let me send it back down to you. Oh, exactly. They had people stuck in, especially that red car right there was a female who was stuck in there. A couple of LAPD officers ran into harm's way, one covering while the other one got her out of that car. But, yeah, back up where that shooting occurred, that was right in the middle of traffic, back right in this area. What happened was the CHP brought that brake up where basically they stopped the freeway and slow you down and had crossed over the freeway to kind of block the freeway, their units, to protect the traffic that was to stop. He went around that and nearly hit a CHP officer, and that CHP officer dove over the center divider, and when he popped back up, he put off a few rounds out of a shotgun into that suspect's vehicle. And you can see right here, the crime scene tape, that's where the rounds ended up. Now, he had a clear field as he fired because the units had already stopped the traffic at that point. But once they got down here and he slowly rolled into the front of that red car, then it was a very tense situation, as you had civilians in cars all the way around him, but they were able to get in there and get them out pretty quickly and subdue that, or have that suspect pretty much locked in there with that one unit into the back of the suspect vehicle. But the first thing they went at is trying to get those civilians out of the way and out of harm's way so they could try to coax this guy out of the car. Oh, absolutely. An officer-involved shooting is quite detailed in the way they investigate it. When that officer fired those rounds, then they have to do everything they can to account for every projectile that came out of that round, out of that shotgun. Now, we saw the big puff on the side of the suspect's vehicle when he hit it, and so they'll check the suspect vehicle. Also, like I said, where they have that tape on the freeway, that's to protect the scene there where rounds may have hit that sound wall. It's about a 12 to 14-foot sound wall on the side there, right in that area. So more likely any stray rounds got into the sound wall. But that's where they need to go back and check to make sure they can account for every one. But, yeah, once an officer-involved shooting occurs here, especially on the freeway, don't expect the freeway to be open for at least 2 to 3 hours. Here comes it. All right. Yeah, I'll slide as soon as they start rolling him off. All right. They're putting him on the gurney right now. Five's moving to the north. copy Ventura and Winnetka. Okay. Okay. All right, 5's going to be out of here. I'm going to head out to the west. I'll stay north of all you guys. Yeah, I'm negotiating. Go on. Okay. And Burbank Tower TV5 breaking off as well, like cross over center field out to the southwest.